Hey, welcome to my channel. It's me, Nikki the Homemaker. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. So on today's video, I'm going to be making some lemon cilantro kebabs. The ingredients, the recipe will be listed below in the description area. I hope you guys really enjoy this recipe. I love it a lot, and stay tuned and enjoy the video. I'm starting the recipe by making the marinade. I just wanted to let you know that it needs to be fresh squeezed lemon whenever you put the 4 tablespoons of lemon in it. And of course, if the seeds fall in there, take them out. If you don't have fresh garlic, just use minced garlic. That's what I'm using in today's recipe. At this point, I'm putting all the dry ingredients in there. If you don't like cumin, because it's like 2 teaspoons of cumin and Mexican oregano, whatever you don't like, you don't have to put in there. That's the beauty of recipes. You can change them up. If you don't like something, take it out, and if you do, put it in. And I also put quite a bit of chili powder in there, and if you don't like that, some people like to substitute it for paprika if you don't want it like that spicy. I mix it around really good. And I've added some jalapeno because my husband loves the kick of spice. So I just put 1 jalapeno in there. If you don't want to add that, don't add it. And of course, some cilantro. I love cilantro. This is a lemon cilantro recipe after all. But a lot of people do not like cilantro. So if you do not like cilantro, just take that out as well. And if you still want that green in there, some people do substitute it in there for parsley. They substitute cilantro for parsley because they just want that green look. Don't mind me and my knife skills here. If you have a better way of cutting chicken, go ahead and do it the way you like it. But I'm just splitting them in half because when I put them on the stick, I didn't want it to be too thick to where the vegetables weren't able to get grilled because they'll be so high up in the pan. So I just divided them, and I'm doing different cuts. Some of them are big, some of them are small. They're not the same size. I wasn't worried about making them the same size. So if you have a special way of cutting your kebabs and getting the meat cut up, stick to your way if that's what works for you. So once I cut everything up, I quickly add it to the marinade, and I mix it all around, making sure that every single piece is getting in that, just swimming in that marinade. If you have a Ziploc bag, that might be better. I didn't have one, so I just put it in a bowl with saran wrap over it and put it in the refrigerator, and I let it marinate for 1 or 2 hours. Of course, overnight would be even better. I just didn't have the time. It's going to be up to you what vegetables you want to see on your kebabs. I wanted to add carrots. I've never put carrots before, but for some reason I was craving them. So I add some carrots, some squash, yellow squash, red and green bell pepper, and some red onion. So I'm just cutting everything up. I like to get it prepared so whenever the chicken is done marinating, all I have to do is put them on the skewers. And I don't know, I just wanted to have it prepared. That's probably the most time consuming part of this recipe is the prep time. And when you're actually putting all the vegetables on the skewers, you can also put your skewers, I keep saying skewers, oh my gosh. You can also put them in water while they are, while the marinade is in the refrigerator with the chicken. Put them in water for 30 minutes or however long, because if you're going to make this on a grill, it'll prevent it from burning up the wooden skewers. It'll prevent them from burning up if you're using the wooden ones. And there's no specific way on how I cut my red onion. As you see, I just cut off the sides, and I feel that's easier to put them on the wooden skewer. So there we go. There's all the vegetables. And thank you to my husband who helped me make them, put them together. Like I said, this is the most time consuming part. And there's no specific way on how you need to do it. We just do vegetable, chicken, and we alternate the vegetables so that it can look pretty and colorful, or however you want to set them up. It's going to be your choice, your preference. You're the one eating it. Sometimes I'll put 2 vegetables of chicken, and I don't know, it just depends. Sometimes I want a meaty kebab, and sometimes I want to taste more vegetables in it. And at this time, if you're doing it on the stove, you want to get your pan ready on a medium high heat so it can be ready and hot when you lay those on there. For the kebabs, I'm gonna be using my grill pan that I always use for them. Got it on a medium-high heat. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of crushed pepper on there since my husband likes a little bit of heat. So because I have so many on here, it may take a little longer to cook. But I'm gonna do about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. And I'm kind of leaning them against each other so that they don't fall. Oh my goodness, this smells so delicious. Trying to get as much as I can in there just so that it can all cook. I made a little more. My husband made the kebabs for me since I wasn't feeling well, but he's gonna take some for meal preps, clean eating, so he's doing vegetables and protein. So my kids in the background playing Fortnite, yelling and screaming and laughing. And these might be right here. I know how they're like leaning against each other. Like I said, the more you have on here, the more longer it's going to take. I'm gonna put it on the high heat now. Depending how crispy you want it or how cooked you want it on the side, some people like that chicken really crispy. You can do about 4 minutes. If not, I would rotate every 3 minutes on a high heat, but keep on rotating them. I do like a little bit of crisp, not too much, but a little bit, so I'm gonna do 4 minutes. I like the way that's going so far. Since I have so many, I'm able to push it to 4 minutes. Pan is really catching on to this heat, so I'm not gonna leave it for 4 minutes anymore. I'm just rotating. I'm gonna lower the heat at this time because the heat's really going on. The heat reached a point where it's just, you know, when you have it on the high heat and it reaches that high heat point, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down because it's a little too hot now. And I went ahead and put the lid on there so the steam could overall just cook everything, the carrots, the vegetables, the chicken all over, and it created for it not to be so dry. I didn't want them so dry. That's what we're doing with the rest of the veggies. We had veggies left over and that marinade, so my husband mixed them together and we're just gonna fry them up, and he's gonna have them as a side or maybe with a chicken thigh that we had left over from last night's barbecue. Try to make nothing go to waste, guys, especially when it's so good. Alrighty, this is it, you guys. We already ate some. I could not wait, me or my husband or my kids, and they are delicious. A bit spicy. I think I could have left the crushed pepper flakes out maybe, but yeah, it was a bit on the spicy side, but really good. This would go good with some lemon cilantro quinoa or some type of guacamole with a side salad. I don't know, something good like that. We just tore it up. I didn't even have time to make any quinoa or anything. We just tore it up, to be truthful with you guys. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will have some more coming out like this. Don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button, you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Have a blessed one.